Hi, I'm Kelly Morgan, and I'm here at my boyfriend's house in the middle of the day, the work day, just writing and being creative instead of out there on the 405 fighting traffic, coming home from a job that I absolutely hated. And I have a question for you. What if you wake up 5 or 50 years from now and you're still stuck in a job that you don't really like? What if you realize you forgot to have a big, juicy, creative life? How would that make you feel? Angry, frustrated, bored? Anyway, that's how I used to feel. And if you feel that way now, you are in great company. In Forbes, the most recent Gallup poll said that most Americans, 70%, feel disengaged and disconnected from their work. And about 20% of them actually hate their jobs. So I can totally relate, because there was a time when I dragged myself out of bed in the mornings. I just ran around wishing that I could find work I loved, but I didn't know how. And even if I had, I wouldn't have known what to do because I just didn't know. And I say, strangely, I became creative, and this is what made the difference, because I wasn't an artist. I was just frustrated, and I started doing creative things for the fun of it. Not for money, but just because, you know, I wanted to feel good. And that's eventually what got me unstuck. It's what changed my career and my whole life. And now it's 20 years later, and I'm in a career that I still love, doing writing, teaching creativity workshops. And in my workshops, I've worked with thousands of people now, and being creative has helped them find work that they love too. As a result of taking my workshops, people have launched successful businesses, they've become freelancers and consultants, they've written poetry and published books that have won them awards, they've landed acting gigs on television and films. Anyway, started bands. What I'm saying is that they found their passion, and this helped them to reorganize their work lives, to do things differently, to do things that they never would have done otherwise. What I'm saying is that being creative helps people discover their calling. It helps them discover what they appreciate about their current jobs, and it brings them to their whole work life differently. So that brings me to you. Can you imagine what it would be like to just look forward to going to work every day? And what it would feel like to stop just going through the motions, to feel free and to motivated and inspired and connected to the people around you? What would it be like just to do work that makes you feel personally fulfilled? Anyway, it is possible to live your big, juicy, creative life now, not 5 or 50 years from now. In my workshops, I show you how I gently guide you out of your comfort zone, and when you feel fear and resistance, just to explore, to be curious, to take more risks, and most of all, to call on your intuition for guidance. Acquire creative skills that you need to adapt to the recent economic downturns, to evolve with our rapidly changing marketplace, where there's fewer full-time jobs every year. By the end of my workshop, you will have the tools that you need so that you can change your career into one that makes you want to jump out of bed to go to work every morning. There's 2 workshops that I'm offering this fall, and there's a few spaces available in them. The first one is the Artist Way workshop. That starts on October 6th. And if you've already taken that one, then you might want to be a part of the Power Story workshop, which starts on October 14th. And if you don't know if these are right for you, give me a call. Ask me questions. We'll talk about how it would work for you personally, how you can thrive by using these tools to change your career. And if you have a sense that this is the right thing for you now, just go online, www.creativelife.com, and register. And we'll get started.